James clutched his mom's hand tightly as they stood at the edge of the pool. The shimmering water looked enormous, and his heart pounded with a mix of excitement and fear. James had never learned to swim, and this was his first lesson. He glanced nervously at the other kids splashing and laughing. How could they be so fearless? "It's okay, James," his mom said, squeezing his hand gently. "You'll be just fine. Everyone starts somewhere." The swim instructor, Mr. Tom, a tall man with a kind face, approached them. "Hey there, James. Ready for some fun?" James nodded but didn't let go of his mom's hand. Sensing the boy's fear, Mr. Tom kneeled down to his level. "We'll take it slow, I promise. The first step is just getting our toes wet." James hesitated but dipped his toes in, squealing at the cool touch. Gradually, Mr. Tom guided him to sit at the pool's edge, letting his feet dangle in the water. The instructor's calm and patient demeanor began to ease James's anxiety. "Let's learn to kick," Mr. Tom suggested, demonstrating from the side. James mimicked his actions, splashing a bit of water around. The splashing felt strangely good, and he began to smile. With each passing minute, James grew more comfortable. Mr. Tom encouraged him to slide into the shallow end where the water only came up to his waist. He held onto the pool's edge tightly at first but slowly began to let go as Mr. Tom stayed close by, reassuring him. The water no longer seemed so intimidating. They practiced floating next. Mr. Tom supported James's back and encouraged him to relax. "Just trust the water," he said softly. After a few attempts, James managed to float on his own for a few seconds. He beamed with pride. "You're doing great, James," called his mom from the side. Each new skill brought a sense of accomplishment. James learned to paddle his arms and kick his legs, gradually making his way across the shallow end with increased confidence. Before he knew it, the lesson was over. "That was amazing, James," Mr. Tom said, high-fiving him. "See you next time?" James nodded enthusiastically, a newfound spark in his eyes. As they walked back to the changing rooms, his mom looked at him with a proud smile. "You did it, James. You faced your fear and learned something new." James grinned widely. "I can't wait for the next lesson, Mom." That night, as James went to bed, he thought about the day's achievements. The fear that once gripped him was replaced with excitement and determination. He had discovered the thrill of learning and overcoming his fears, and he couldn't wait to dive in again.